too much oil on my face. Hello guys, it's late. I know it's late, and I'm too relaxed today this evening, which is why my voice is the way it is. Excuse that as well. How you guys doing? Hello. It's late, guys, so I'm gonna talk nice and calm. I'm not gonna talk loud at all because my children sleeping and they have to wake up early because they're at high school. Not early, but they wake up like 6:30, something like that. So I don't want to be going loud now. It's after 11. They went to bed not that long. So yeah, how you guys doing? I put too much oil on my face. It's not oil to be honest. It's Vaseline. Vaseline is still an oil, I guess. How you guys doing, by the way? I miss you guys. I promise, guys. I'm gonna be back here. I promise. I have some motivational videos coming, self-belief videos, and healing / moving on / learning to not complain a lot. I got those videos coming. Those videos are something that we need, but they can be quite challenging if you're too used to complaining like me here, but it's possible, guys. If I can do it, anyone can do it. It's not like I used to be complaining 24 hours, but I'm still African, yeah. A lot of us complain. But as I'm doing my healing journey, I'm learning now. I'm on that stage of less complaining. So hopefully, I still complain in my videos, to be honest, especially when I'm talking to my community. So people might be like, what the hell, what you talking about? But I'm too used to talking about stuff that affecting the community for years. I guess that's a form of complaining as well. But I decided to not do that a lot now, to not do that too much now. Anyway, I hope you guys are hearing me. So how you guys doing? And comment where you talking to me from or where you watching me from. I'm talking to you from Scotland, Edinburgh, but I am from Gambia. And I've been living in Scotland for many years now. So I want to talk about the issues that I see again. I saw on here again a while ago that the Gambians, they're not happy with some of the people complaining about what they're going through in Gambia. And when you see a video that somebody did and they're not happy about what's happening in Gambia, you will see the comments that are backing that video. That's scary. I never always talk because of a video. I always talk because of the comments that I normally see, when a video happen or when a couple of videos happen in the community that can lead to hate. When I see a couple of videos that can lead to hate and I see the comments, they normally scare me more than the actual video, Even if you remember when ad was going crazy, I talked about it that it's because of the amount of support art was having, insulting the way we eat, insulting how we are, just insulting the dust, insulting the cockroaches, insulting the mouse and cats and dogs, just insulting everything. We all know how art was doing. It's not just criticizing the thieves and stuff like this. I agree with how about the corruption and how people are, you know, in certain things. What I never agree with her was the way she was just basically putting us down physically, like she's not well, talking about how we look and everything. Art. Anyway, so that's when I started, about art. When art was going crazy, that's when I started talking about, between us and the AAs. Art make everyone to start talking about it, to be honest, So I know we did not start well. And I also talk about it when, the Bag family was kind of like going with art with this AA thingy, not AA, 1B thingy, and was saying that they have to leave us alone if we're not going to agree to be 1B. They have to leave us on the site. I was like, whoa, you're coming to separate people, or you're coming to just, be with people. I don't want us to start this form of separation. This is why I was talking that time, because if people just start putting us down because we don't believe in 1B, or we don't eat vegan stuff, or we cannot speak correct English, like what Art was doing, and even the Bag family themselves were talking about our broken English and was talking like, like talking like we can't speak. And they can't speak any word in Gambian word. So why they laughing at us with English? It's not our first language. A lot of us grow up never been to school, someone like me. So when you laugh at me for not speaking English, I'm going to be laughing at you because I've never been to school growing up. And I'm proud of my tiny English. So I know a lot of us did not go to school in Gambia because of the poverty. Even me, the children that I put to school through Calls from Africa. Calls from Africa said they cannot continue sponsoring them anymore. They don't have fun. The children, they now kick them out of school. I cannot get, money to pay for them. I did video here to ask for donation and stuff, but I only got £35 donation for them on the GoFundMe, and I needed like £700 to pay for the whole year for those 14 children. So those children, they now kicked them out of school not long ago. They're there. And a lot of other children are there, they don't have school. So when you come in and you're talking about how we cannot speak English, you're going to create something that you're going to make the Gambians to just see you as you come to bully us. Now, I know the tourist people that coming there, some of them do more than bullying us, but they don't say it. But if you coming saying it and just putting people down, saying they're so dirty, they smell so bad, their underarms, this, if you go with them in the van, it smells so bad, just talking crazy like Art was doing. And then the Bag family was also like saying that we should, they should put us aside if we don't agree with the 1B. That's why I was condemning them that time. Because I know that when they start doing that, and I said it that time, that what you're cooking is called in my language, that what you're cooking, when it's finished, you cannot finish it. When you finish cooking this big pot of food, you will not be able to finish it. It's going to be too big for you. So I know then that when they finish cooking this heat and this thing to make people look at it like they're putting us down, I don't think maybe that's for Art. I think she doesn't care, but I don't know the Bag family if they're deep inside they really just don't care, or maybe they're just talking the American way. Because certain way we talk, you guys are not gonna like it either, simply because we are Gambian. So maybe certain way you talk, we're not gonna understand it and we're not gonna like it. So that's why I was responding to those people that time, telling them that you cannot talk to us like this. It's not gonna help. You're gonna build this hate between us. People gonna start judging you from the beginning, that you just came to look us down and put us down, look at us like this. So I was talking to them then, but a lot of people don't get it, thinking I was just joining that argument or whatever. And because I have this comedy thing and this thing in me, and it was even more that time. Now I'm more relaxed with my healing and everything. It was even worse when I first started, because this whole thing started, during Corona and stuff, and people were just stressed and everything just get worse. But anyway, I stopped everything after a while. I just don't even watch videos like that anymore. I just focus on healing videos, knowledgeable videos that is good for what I'm doing, instead of focusing on watching them in case I see something I don't like. But for a while now, I've been watching again, not just anybody, but just watching random videos that I've not been watching for so long, and then they keep suggesting different videos, of course, from different YouTubers. And I see that some of the YouTubers in Gambia, it's like they still talk sometimes like they're complaining about what they're not happy about. And some Gambians don't like it. So it's like starting again. I hope it's not going to get worse, but okay, me definitely, I'm not going to be in this, guys. Even if another art Kati was in Gambia and somebody worse than art was in Gambia right now, I will never, like respond like how I did when I respond to art. I'm still proud of myself for the way I respond to art, because I make sure whatever I was saying was based on art, and I make sure that I talk about what I was talking about, which is, if art is doing like that, art is gonna make us, it's gonna be us and AAs. And this is not us and AAs. We are one people, because a lot of the AAs, they're coming back home. A lot of them are from there as well, either Gambia or Senegal, and it's one country. So I never want anything to be like us and AAs. I wanted just the AAs to come home, and because me, I believe that when we have a lot of AAs or people from here, or even us that are going back home, if we end up going back home, I believe when we have enough, we will change Africa, especially that small Gambia. I believe if we don't go back home, our children don't go back home, the AAs or ZZ or QQ or whatever don't come home, we will never have Africa better. Just with the Africans. Never, ever, 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 ever. That's gonna happen. Africa will never, ever move an inch with Africans alone. Look, when I start talking, I'm gonna start screaming soon. And I don't want to scream, my children sleeping. Simply because the way Africa, the way we bring up children and the way we do things is just never gonna move Africa. I talk about this all the time, on my TikTok. This is why you guys not seeing me here often, because I'm more active on TikTok now. But don't worry, I'm still gonna come back here. I'm planning to come back here soon. You know, it's like, it's sad, but it's not too sad, because now I'm too used to not using the word sad often. But Africa, Some of us know these things that I'm saying, but some of us don't know. But some of us know these things that I'm saying. They just don't want to admit it, because when you admit it, the others will come for you. You know, Africans, us, we are very proud. Me, I'm very lucky. I'm not proud. People that don't like me, they say me I'm proud, I'm rude, I'm this. I just don't take nonsense. But I'm not proud and rude. Some of the things they do, I will never do it, even if you pay me money to do it. Some of the things they say and do, and they say me I'm proud. Some Gambians that don't like me, they say that to me, or just other people. But most of the time, Gambians, me I'm not proud. Me I'm very down to earth. Me, I'm a joke. Me, I can play with a young child on the floor, crawling and everything, painting their face, allowing them to paint my face. Are they going to do that themselves? Me, people know me, they know I'm very down to earth. I love all people and I love children and I just love everybody. But I don't take nonsense and I don't fake just to side with this group of people. And Gambians are very good at that. They're all gonna side Africans in general, because they know that when one person tell the truth, everyone, this whole group will just abandon them. So they have to just stay with the group no matter what, you know. Even if they see the truth, they're like, that's the truth, but I'm here. So why I want to come this night is, I just want the Gambians and all of Africans, you know, if any African watching me, to know that we should thank God that the AAs or that BBs or the whatever, they're going back. I told you guys this from the beginning, from when I was talking about art. I don't want to scream. The children sleeping. I kept telling you guys this. We should thank God they are going home. You're not going home. I'm not going home yet. Only God knows when we are going. A lot of us have families to feed. Someone like me. I have 4 families around me in Gambia. If I go back now, what's going to happen to them? I have children that if I don't pay their school now, they will come out of school. For them, they don't have that responsibility. So it's easy for them to go back. And because when they're coming back, it's almost like they're coming to revenge, but not revenge on us, but like to build what we lost or to create what we never have. You and I, for the most, I want to say for the most time, what type of English is that? For the majority of us, people from abroad will go back. I'm lucky I'm not guilty with this too. I don't show off. Any Gambians person know me, know that. Even my enemies know that I don't show off. I don't like to show off. If I was somebody that show off, I have all these brands handbag that the Gambians have. It's not like they have more money than me. They don't have money at all. They rather buy that brand handbag and have an empty bank account. Or have a boyfriend just to have a brand and handbag. I don't buy brand stuff. I don't have any brand stuff. I don't want it. I cannot afford it. I will never empty my bank account just to have one Louis Vuitton bag or whatever, you know. I don't even know their names. But the Gambians are very good at buying brand handbags and brand watches, and their bank account is empty. They can even go and borrow money after they buy all of that. So they like to show off a lot. When they go back home, they go back home to show off. They don't go back home to build a country. This is what I'm trying to say. Look, I don't want to scream. The children, they're sleeping. They go back home to build a nice house, nice car. Beep, beep, beep. Hi, Amy. Is that not Amy Job? Look at her house. She was in the UK for 15 years. She come back, she didn't do nothing. Me, when I was on there, I make sure I work for my money when I was there. Even if they don't work for it, a lot of them don't even work for their money, or they don't work clean job at all. They sell whatever or do whatever to make money. Very few of us here that are earning clean money. Everyone knows that. But they stay just like... So when they go back, when we go back home, we don't go home to build a country. We go home to show off. the poor people. Because a lot of us are too used to sewing off, because a lot of us, our fathers have like 2, 3 wives. So we're used to fighting this other wife children. The other wife will not get on with. I explain this every video that I'm doing about this. I try to explain to you guys what our problem is. A lot of us come from homes that your father have like 3, 4 wives, 2 wives. So you're used to fighting these other wives, children. Your mother is going to make sure her children are the best. The other mother is going to make sure her children are the best. And you carry that growing up. So when you become an adult, you're still fighting. They call it Dombai, Gambia and Senegal. I don't know other people, but Gambia and Senegal. This is our worst enemy, Dombai. Me, I was lucky I don't have Dombai because my dad never have another wife. But people that have Dombai, and some of them have like 10 Dombai or more, or 5, or something like this, 6, 7, 8, and they have to compete with all of that. If the other person children do well, the other person will be laughing at the other woman, will be laughing at the other woman. My children did well. Look at what they get me. Look at the house they put me. Look at the car they get me. Some people, their children are so useless. Some people, their children cannot do nothing for them. Me, look at my children. They're sending me to Mecca. They're buying me this house. And the other woman will be so sad. Hey, I don't know why my children don't make it in life. Look at my enemies are laughing at me. It's a very serious thing to them. Very serious thing to Gambia and Senegal people to make it in life, to make the enemies angry. That's what they call it. They call it Sed Kolibany. Sed Kolibany is make your enemies sad. Sorry, Sed Kolibany is make your enemies happy. When you don't do well or something bad happen to you, they say, oh, you're Sed Kolibany. You're useless, you're making your enemy happy. When you do good, they call it Tanga Kolibany. Tangal koli noon yi, merloo noon yi, fry koli noon yi. They actually say that they're gonna fry this other people's heart. They're gonna make their heart so painful that it's frying or burning, angry because they make it in life. So these other people will be angry. From childhood, they're fighting. They continue that fight until they're my age and older. Until their children are also fighting these other people's children for success. Listen, this is very serious. You don't know this. So when they go back, when we go back to Africa, I don't know other countries, us Gambian and Senegal people, this is the people I'm talking about. When we go back to Africa, we go back just to make these other people sad. Because a lot of our fathers, especially people that are my age, a lot of us, our fathers have like 2, 3 wives when we were young. Sorry, I cannot focus on comments now. I have to focus on what I'm saying. This is serious. If I start reading comments, I'm going to, mix everything. So because we have this mentality, this sick mentality of making these people, you call them enemy, everyone call them enemy. And some people don't even have these people as enemy, but they still have other enemies. Like if they don't have Dombai, if they have Dombai, definitely if it's 10 Dom, if it's 10 of them, if it's 10 of us, 10 Gambian and Senegal people that have Dombai, the whole 8 or 9, their Dombais are their enemy. Their Dombais are the reason why they can go to prison here even just to make it in Africa. Do you understand what I'm saying? If anyone deny it, they're lying. This is the 100% truth. Ask honest person, they'll tell you. So some of them don't talk to these Dombais. Some of them pretend fake love. But they still fight in the inside. They still want to make sure that they succeed more than the other one. By force. It's a big challenge. So when we go back, we don't go back to build a country and have knowledge of building. Hardly. A lot of us don't have that knowledge. We just want to have a big house, big car, so off. Sometimes you want to have a business, of course, to maintain that sowing of life. But hardly ever some of them come up with the idea that even if it's going to be a business, it's a business that will develop the country. You know, it's different from having an idea of something that will develop the country and having an idea for something to just give you money so you can continue your fancy life. You understand? Some of us have this idea that will develop the country, but it's not many. A lot of us one idea that will just keep the money coming, like what's in the market now. And then people will be like, oh, if you sell cement, you make money. And the other one will be like, if you sell rice, you make money. And the other one will be like, if you sell cooking oil or potato. And they're like, okay, they just go for what they can make money, a lot of them. So they can continue having this life to maintain. So because in Africa, they always program someone getting married, someone had a baby, someone going to Mecca, sending their parents to Mecca, or just different random programs. And whenever there's a program, it's so many things to do and so many sewing off. And people will sing for you. We call it givel. They will sing for you and you give them money. And they'll be like, do you see the amount of money Amy Jo was giving? They're like, I know she's so effing rich, yeah. I hate that bitch, she's so rich. They're like, oh my God. And even the men, they do that too. They're singing for them and they're standing there. Me, I don't do that. I don't have money for that. Even in Edinburgh here, there was a program and people singing, and then I just sing for them instead. I sing for people who were singing and they were giving me money. I couldn't even sing, but I told you I don't have money. And that's the reality. I even did not give that person that was doing the program, I did not give her money that day because I don't have my bank card that day. It was with my friend because I forgot it in her house just the day before. So I have to even send her money in her bank after the program to give her something, you know, for the program. So I went there with like £10 or something, and they were singing for people. People went to the bank and changed some dollars, and they were giving them dollars like this. In this Edinburgh, and they're singing for this person. Me too, I start singing for them. I say, me, I don't have money, so let me sing for you. I sing for the people that was singing. I sing for them. And they were giving me money. You can just sing anything. For example, you can say, Amy Job, you're beautiful. Look at your dress. Look at your hair. Hey, this is Amy Job. You know, Amy YouTube or something. You can just talk about like what I normally do. You'll be like, Amy YouTube or Amy Job. You know, see those nice videos, or you know, like Amy Job, nice and kind, beautiful woman. Eh, Amy Job, why? Eh, Amy Job, why? Eh. And then I'll just be like, or sometimes they'll say, Hadi is your mom. You know, my mom, her name is Hadi. Hadi is your mom. This person is your dad. You know, they'll call your dad name and call, my dad name is Modu. So they'll call your dad name and call your mom name. And if they know it, sometimes they ask somebody who know you to tell them, because that's they're tagging you more. Like they tag your parents. And they'll say, oh, your mother is very nice woman. Or they'll say anything good that they know about your mother, you know, and your father the same. They got this from the olden days, long time ago, you know, when people used to go war. They call it kare. Or when people used to go and do wrestling, they used to tag them, you know, to give them power. It's a long story, but people do it now for parties and they have a lot of money. People that do that, they're millionaires because people give them money just to show off. Even if they don't have no money, they will go and borrow money just for this program to buy dress and to give money. So your enemies will be angry thinking you are rich. This is our life, Gambia and Senegal life, 100% sad truth. The whole Gambia and Senegal people, if they're 10, 8 at least, or 9 or 8.5%, their life is just to make their enemies angry. Let's think my English are worse tonight, but you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So how a generation like that can change any country when you're focusing on your enemies? I always tell them this, but you know, they don't listen to me. They think me I'm crazy because the way I think is different from how they think. They've never seen Gambian like me, so. But it's just because a lot of the Gambians are fake, because they're afraid of being real. Because when you're real, everyone will hate you. They like everyone to just join them. They don't like someone to stand up and be like, no, guys, I think we should do this. They'll be like, how dare you? Come here. So what happened is, we have to know, I don't want these videos way long, but we have to know that people have to keep coming with their knowledge and their vision without these enemies to make angry. This is serious there. Look, guys, I swear to God, this is serious. People, when they come, they don't have group of enemies to focus on. And sometimes these enemies also focus on these other people to make sure they ruin them. They fight each other. This second wife thing is really terrible. It's one of the reasons why Africa will never develop. Most of the children, they're enemies. Most of these children come from second wife. That's how we learn. I believe that's how we learn how to hate each other like this and not get on. But Africa don't like to hear the truth, especially the men, because they love it. They're gonna just tell you, yeah, shut up. What are you talking about? And they know it, but they're just gonna brush it under the carpet because they want to do that. So we have to wake up, especially us the women. We have to know the reality. But we are letting the men think for us. A lot of these men that just think for what they like, especially African men, especially when it comes to this wife thing, they love to keep us like that so they can have a lot of wife. So they're going to condemn you the moment you talk about it. And some women sadly go with them, yeah. So they're not going to be a single mother like Amijuk. Because when you don't agree with them, they're just going to abandon you, yeah. They're scared of you. They know you're too working for them. So we have to know that people have to come so they can help us develop the country. We can work together with them too, but us alone. And what I want to ask all these other Gambians or other Africans who just genuinely think they can just tell people, pack your stuff and leave when any little thing, especially when people come in complaining that someone steals something. I will never do videos for that, saying that why are you saying someone steals something. Gambians themselves, they're always in the media talking about the thief. All Africans, not just Gambia. All Africans are always in the media talking about the thieves. Africa is full of thieves now, yeah. Nigeria, Ghana, Gambia, everywhere. People are always talking about it. Their people. Every country, your people is talking about it. All the time on Facebook, TikTok, everywhere. People doing live videos talking about the thieves. How is it that we allowed to do live video talking about the thieves, the healthcare, the bad government, talking about the bad love, the bad marriages that is going on in our community, talking about whatever. But when someone came in, someone like us, they're not allowed to talk about it, then they should go back. But we talk about how Europe is not easy. And we are still here. The white people, they're not telling us to go back. I don't even know if they know we talk about it, but we talk about it in our media all the time, telling people in Africa, here is not easy. Don't come here, please stay there. And that's the reality. Here is not as easy as they think it is. It's little better if you organize yourself and you work full time and you don't have an expensive rent to pay and you don't send too much money in Africa. You don't look after yourself too much here. You don't buy fancy clothes. Then you can save a little bit. But if not, you're just going to do a bad job to earn money. A lot of people have really dirty money and build a nice house. Risk your life for a basket. I call it risk it all for a basket because a house is not what you risk in your life. But we always talk about, how hard it is here, how much tax is this, there's racism here and there's tax and just cold and horrible and everything. We always talk about it. So how people, when they come, and when someone is racist, just 2 days ago, I was out in the shopping center here looking to buy a carpet. And one Scottish guy was racist to me, the guy that worked in the carpet store. And I was on live on TikTok. And I recorded him, what he was saying, how he was screaming at me. I said, we can't deliver now until January. I told you this 5 times. And he's lying. He only told me 2 times, but I didn't get what he was saying. He was speaking in very angry, racist, miserable Scottish voice and really fast and just like, and I was waiting for him for a while because he wasn't there. Anyway, I told him in the live video and people were watching and I told him off, like, what the hell? Are you okay? Why are you talking to me like this? If you don't want to work here, you don't like people, why are you here? And if you have problems, you should go and sort yourself out. You have no right to talk to me like that. I work in customer service before and I know this is not how to talk to someone. can I speak to the manager here? And I start telling him that I know my right. Then he was like, this old Scottish guy. So I was complaining, about that, about what he did. Even after I finished talking to him, I was telling people how it's so racist here and why I don't understand when the Gambian women and Senegalese women and other African women in general bleaching their skin to death and they have black children here abroad. And the black children will go to school, everyone will be racist towards the child most of the time. Not everyone, but some of them do it really clever. The child can tell you. The child don't tell you all the time. You don't know that? The children cannot come home every day and be telling you that, today when I was walking in the playground, I saw some kid looking at me like I'm disgusting. Today this happened. Today when I was walking in the hallway, in the school, when I was walking just, when I was in the school, some people were just laughing from nowhere or just treating me like I'm a piece of shit. My teacher today did this. The child cannot tell you that every day. They're tired talking to you about that every day. And they cannot just talk about it every day. Depend what type of mother you are even. If you are a mother that is very strict, the child will not even have the got to talk about it unless if it's something very serious. Or if you are a mother that is always busy, working, you come home, you're tired, you just went to bed, and just strict and going crazy, you will not be so close to the child to hear these small details. But you only hear the big ones. None of you is going to be here abroad with your child and you never been to the school to complain about racism. Never. Some of you will complain even so many times. And you go there with your yellow bleaching face. Why are you even going to the school? I always ask these people this and they never have the answer. Why when the child come to you and tell you that, Mom, my teacher did this today, or or one of the person in the class or in the school did this to me or said this to me? How do you go to the school with your yellow face? Your yellow self? You're supposed to look like that child when you're holding the child hand or just walking with the child to the school. Even my daughter is at high school and I was there just a few months ago, about 3-4 months ago, I was there for racist incident. And my daughter is, is at high school. Her and her Asian friend been bullied, called monkey, go back to your country. Look at UK, just 2 weeks ago, type in, when you finish watching me, type here on YouTube, type England, Miss England 2021. This morning, type this is how you're going to type it. Type this morning, it's a TV, program that called This Morning from Channel 4. Put this morning, just like this morning, today, this morning, okay? Put this morning, England, Miss England 2021. This morning, Miss England 2021. You will see the black girl that won 2021 for the first time ever, Miss England black woman. And the amount of racists she got from all her social media platform and everywhere after she won that. She had to get an interview for that. Even there was a football match not long ago when England lose. They were so angry blaming the black footballers. What about all the white footballers? And these black footballers make them who they are. All these years they were jumping, happy for them, clapping. So how we live in a racist land and we take away our blackness? And we expect the children that are black to have confidence, love themselves when they grow up, go to school, go to university, have good jobs, steady mental health, whatever the word is, good, steady, normal people. Where are they going to get that confidence from to be steady? From you? From you that hate yourself more than the teacher or the racist people. Whenever the child go to the school and people are racist to them, they come home, you confirm it. You tell them, yes, it's true. Whatever they're telling you is true. Why are you complaining? They also rub their lips now with some bleaching cream, by the way, to make the lips match the body. Yes, what they're telling you is true. Why are you talking? Don't you see me? It's true, you're ugly. That's what you're telling the child. So I know a lot of people don't like me in the community because I talk about the truth, not just bleaching. I talk about how the men abuse us, and I talk about us too, what we have to do, especially single mothers. I talk about how we have to leave people husbands alone. A lot of single mothers sleep with people husbands a lot in the name of they might marry me second wife, or just sleeping with them because the man is an idiot, of course, and can give them money or whatever. So I talk about so many different things, and I share my own life story in Africa and here, and how I heal from my trauma. I'm still healing, but it's nearly there, inshallah. I'll get there. So a lot of people just don't get me, because when I'm talking, sometimes I bring up something that is, oh my God, the charger, guys. I need to go and get the charger. My phone is not charged. When I'm talking, I sometimes bring up something that is not even mainly what I'm talking about, but it's something that is also going to touch people because it's something very genuine and we need to address it. They also hate me for the delay. Why she's talking about it and she jumped talking about that? Why I'm not going to talk about it? They're all our problems. So why you want me to talk about this problem and that problem and not the other one? People don't want you to talk about what they're doing. They just want you to talk about other things that they're not doing. So they don't know what to do with me because a lot of our women bleach. If we're 10, the whole 8 is bleaching. Gambia and Senegal women. It's that bad. So a lot of them just don't know what to do with me. They cannot hate me. They cannot love me. And some of them genuinely hate me. But who cares? As long as I'm breathing, I'm going to talk about the community issue for the children. Anytime I talk about the community issue, is for the children. Again, I'm going to repeat this. A lot of us don't believe in ourselves. So when people come in, and a lot of them believe in themselves, a lot of the people that are coming back to Africa, they believe in themselves. They will never bleed their skin. They love African stuff. And that's what our young people need. Our young people need those people more than you bleaching wig, wearing Indian wig like a hopeless Ami Job, and bleaching your skin to death. That's the reality. They need those people more than you and I. Those people are going to motivate the children, not you and I. You don't believe in yourself. I wear wigs because I sell them. But I'm guilty when I wear Indian wigs for years now. I rather sell braiding wig here than Indian wigs, or whatever kind of a wig. But sometimes you just sell it because people love it. People hate wig that is braid or look like them. The Afro wig, yuck, they will never buy it. When I try to sell them the Afro wig, they call me horse. They're like, you look like a horse. They say that to me in the videos when I'm trying to sell it. This is sad. So when we hate ourselves and we see a group of people who love their blackness, want to come, to be honest, you cannot tell them pack and leave if you don't like it. You can talk to them, but depend what they're talking about. If they're just complaining about things that is being stolen, I don't think you should even talk to them. They have right to complain about things that is being stolen. Us Gambians, we all the time do videos talking about people stealing our phones, people coming to the house robbing, people killing. Gambia and Senegal is becoming more and more dangerous every day. People doing videos all the time about it, Gambia and Senegal. The Senegal is also doing video every day. So we are allowed to talk, but when people move to the country talk, they're not allowed to talk. That's very shameful, don't we think so? Like I said, I don't like it when people putting us down, talking about we smell bad, or if we're not 1B, we should get to hell. But if people just complaining about the difficulty there, why are they not allowed to talk? When people coming and they don't know what they're expecting, they don't know that they have to look after their phone, because the phone is like a diamond. They will take it. And the phone might have all their contacts and documents or whatever. Some people put whatever in their phone. So why are you just gonna want people to be quiet because when they talk there? And YouTubers, even the YouTubers here abroad, when people steal their phone or they go to nightclub and they lost their phone, they talk about it in their videos. I saw it. People in England or anywhere, white, black, Indian, doesn't matter what color, they'll tell you, oh, I went out and my phone went missing, or somebody steal my this. How are they not allowed to talk about it when they're doing video? Me now, I just told you the incident, what the Scottish guy did to me 2 days ago. I was filming live when he did that. And I continue filming to show people what he was doing. I was like, do you see this man? This is what I'm talking about. This country is full of racist people. And you guys bleaching your skin. And your children have to grow up in this system. How are they going to believe in themselves? I was talking like this in the video, filming the man. How is that, people, when they come to Gambia, they're not allowed to talk? That's just what I want to know. I just don't understand this from the beginning. Even that those people that, went to Ghana, I can't remember KK, something like this, and people were condemning them for talking about Ghana. I think when I watched their video, what they were talking about is fine. They weren't doing like what Art was doing, like bullying people. They were just talking about the hardship. People that giving up their comfort zone, they have to know they're going for a war. It's not war, but even for us, when we go back, sometimes we run back. How many Africans go back and run back? Us that are born there and know there, we run back. Chop. A lot of us go back, and then 1 year later or 2 years later, you run back, chop, to the cold. So people that never been there, they have to know. That doesn't mean that they will not go. They will still go if they really want to go. They know nowhere is heaven, but at least they know. I don't like fake stuff. This is my problem. Our community love fakeness, and me, I don't fake. So that's why I don't condemn people who talk about what they're going through there. You cannot tell people what to talk about on their channel. Just like you coming to me here and telling me, Amijo, why are you always talking about skin bleaching or whatever? I was skin bleaching when I was young, not skin bleaching, but I was like in my 20s and my friend was bleaching. She wasn't white with the bleaching, but she was like really bright yellow, coming to yellow. And she introduced me to this cream. She kept telling me, your skin is nice, but try it, you're going to look more nice. I tried, guys, within 1 week, I stopped it. Not just the cream smell really bad, but the cream is so, when you use it, you're so hot. You're sweating. You know, Africa is hot. The cream makes you sweat more. And you know me, I love my body. I don't like anything that trouble me. And also the cream was making, like around here was coming white. Around here was coming white. And here was coming white. I was like, this is so embarrassing. So the children gonna watch me like this, and my little sisters and just the neighborhood children gonna watch me walking on the street so yellow, to confirm to them that I hate myself this whole time. I never loved who I was. Now I'm happy. Look at me. Hi, assalamu alaikum. Nangen there. Never. I told her that and I stopped. And she was doing it. I think she's still doing it. It's very addictive. A lot of people dying in Africa now because of that. Lot of women. They cannot get to 100 years with this. And they use it until they're over 60. They cannot stop eating this chemical, rub it on their lips and eat it. Because a lot of them now bleach here so it can blend so they don't have the black lips. But it's not because of them and they're dying. That's why I'm talking. No, it's the children that they're killing their confidence. I'm not even talking about their own children, because of course they don't care about that, but the other children on the street, looking at them, you're confirming to them that you're ugly. That's why I took mine off. You're ugly. That's why you saw me yesterday black and today I'm yellow. You're horrible. That's what you're telling the child. Anyway, I know, like the tourist people coming there and the Chinese and stuff, and they're doing stuff, and especially the tourist people that, coming and, like marrying people and stuff. But we cannot say that because these people coming and they're not complaining like in videos, then these other people coming, they shouldn't complain, in the videos. And us, our people, we complain in the videos all the time because we live there. These people coming, the tourist people, why they're not complaining in the video is because they don't care about the country. They don't want to live there. A lot of them don't. Very few of them do. A lot of them don't. They just want to sleep with people or have fun, the bad ones that are doing that. So why they're going to be talking in the media when they just after their fun and run back to their country? The AAs, to me, why they're talking is, I'm not saying even the ones talking with pain and misery and they need healing like some Amijo person. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the people that talking, and, like just genuinely move there, They move there because it's their home. They see it as their new home. They don't see Africa like you and I, how we see it. We don't care about Africa. We're too used to it. We don't know the value of it. We just like, we all dying in the sea or marrying some old people to come here, or just dying in the sea to come here every day. We don't care about it. That's the reality. A lot of us don't. But these other people that are coming, they really do love Africa, some of them. It's like how we love here, how we think here is heaven to us. That's how they think there is heaven to them. And I keep saying this from the beginning. Even if they're complaining about the thief and stuff, it's not like they hate it. If they hate it, they will go back. They will not even wait for you to tell them to go back. Are they not the one that get themselves there? You don't start at your children when they do wrong. Do you hate them? So it's not like whenever they complain about phone being stolen or this horrible, painful stuff that can happen to you when you go to Africa. Even us, it happens to us when we go. People try to take your money all the time, try to lie to you. But even your own family member can do that. You want something, they tell you it's 10,000 when it's 5,000 or 6,000, so they can keep the rest. Very frustrating here. Not everyone do, but a lot of them do that. Why should I have to hide the truth? They will know when they go, so you better tell them. You cannot hide. They will know. Anyway, this video is not going to be too long, and my phone needs charge, guys. But yeah, we just have to know that we cannot continue fighting after Art started this fight and everything, and just everything went messy with the bag, the way the bag was talking. Like I said, that's why I was talking to them. But you have some hypocrite people inside. I'm going to say this before I go. The hypocrite people, they're inside these two groups. This group is the Gambian group. This group is the AAs or the QZ or whatever, people coming back home. You have some hypocrite group in the middle. These hypocrites, some of them can be from the AA or ZZ or whatever. Some can be from the Gambians or whatever African country, you're dealing with here. And this two, they mix, this nightmare group, they're in the middle, they mix against these two. So when I know this and I see their comments, I stop. It's the main reason why I stopped doing videos about AAs. And especially, like respond video / attacking video when they say something that you don't like, whatever you call it. They're like commenting, well done, I like it, you're standing for your country. Good, well done, I'm proud of you. Yes, tell them the truth. What the hell? You tell them the truth. Why are you not going to make the video and put your face so people will know how evil and rude and idiotic and miserable you are? But you want people to do the job for you. Why? Who is going to do that? Me, never. Go to people who is going to do that for you. What is that going to, do for you? You're going to make a lot of people that are good, and was going to come and they were going to do good investment. You're going to make them choose another country. You have to think of all this. Me, I thank God for one thing. Whenever I start doing something, some of you that don't believe in God will be angry. The moment I said I thank God or mention anything to do with God, don't worry about that. Let's just not talk about God here, guys, please. Me, I can't be serious. Don't know why I'm laughing at that. Anyway, I thank God. Yes, I'm still going to use that word. I'm not going to use I thank myself, but I thank God and myself, yeah. Because, my phone is not charged, guys. Because me, whenever I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do, I don't do it forever. I don't do it for long. I swear to God, guys. I will just tell myself the truth and look at the comments, especially videos. I start videos is 5 years now. This year. This month, actually. Make it 5 years. I always look at the comments, listen to the video again, watch myself again, pick up the words that I shouldn't say, tell myself the truth. Amy, find the barrier, you shouldn't say this. I'm like, yes, sir, I know, I hear it. Why are you saying this? I'm like, I know, I'm just an idiot, I shouldn't say it again. I tell myself the truth. And I read the comment and I see all the hypocrite, evil people commenting. I'm like, Oh my God, these people are insane. If I don't watch myself, this community, they will destroy me. This is how I watch my videos. Because this community, if you are not careful, they destroy you. Calling you. They'll even call you. Ha, 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 ha. I see that your video. Very funny. What you said is true. You don't know these people, they like this. Hey, me, I love it. Your video is good. You're very good. Tell them that next time. Tell them this. You next time give it to them hard. That's what they're gonna tell you. But if you do good video, they will be like, that's how you know how sick this community is. But when you do attacking video, insulting video, condemning video, they're like calling you on Facebook. If they don't have your number, they'll go to your Facebook. You be like, what's this? Hello. Hi, I'm just watching your video. You're so funny. You're right. These people, they're this, they're that. This community is like this. They do that even to Gambians. If it's Gambians alone, when you do one video for a Gambian person that you're not happy with, they call you, they're so happy. You're very good, your video is very good. You don't know this person. She's like this or he's like this. Keep up the good job. They call it good job. Me, when they do that to me, I'm like, how low? I have to run away and hide. This community will kill me. So this community, if you are not clever, you are done. They're gonna hide behind, and they're all coward. A lot of them are coward. They're scared of camera. Camera is like camera is like a gun to them. It's like you're pointing a gun. Gambians with camera. A lot of Gambians are so insecure and sick, and they don't want camera. Or some of them are too proud, thinking that when they film themselves, that means they're stupid or whatever. And some of them, because they insult people that, Gambians insult everyone for everything, even for breeding. It's an African thing, but it's worse in Gambia and Senegal. And especially us that do videos, they insult us all the time and say that we don't have job, or we are stupid, or we're looking for fame, or we think we know it all. They judge every word we say. So because they've been doing this, now they cannot come to the camera. They know that now everyone is doing video, but they cannot come to the camera because they've been judging us for years. How are they going to come to the camera? So a lot of them now are like, they want to come, but they cannot come. Some of them are coming slowly, but a lot of them are still behind, hiding because they cannot come. Because you cannot be insulting me with your friends and family members for years, and now you want to do what I'm doing. They're going to tell you what? So that's why it's not good to just insult everyone you come across for no reason, just because you want to put them down. Anyway, so me, I know I'm not easy to love in the community because I talk about the burning issues, the burning problem in the community. I don't hide it. I talk about the reality because I don't just get up for me to get fame or people to love me. Like, no, I get up to talk about my pain and what caused it and how I'm dealing with it and how anyone that have pain can also heal with me and how we can stop this pain and learn how to have self-confidence and self-love. This is my mission. Also, I do comedy sometimes, and sometimes I sell stuff. I sell, clothes that I wear or stuff. But this is why I started these videos, and I never will forget that. So I cannot choose friends or followers that love me and make me not to talk about the reality because they're doing it or they're going to be angry. That I'm letting myself and my mission down. Everything I talk about, there's some of my followers that are doing it or already did it in the past. But I talk about things that I do myself too. I even talk about things that I'm doing now that I'm working on. I talk about everything with you guys. Especially you guys that speak Wolof, you know what I'm talking about. Because I do more Wolof videos, you know me more. So don't get offended or anything, but